What's up over there, y'all? Y'all know who it is, man. That Pop, man. Y'all know we over here on this couch. We just tell it like it is on TikTok. It's at me and Pop also over here on the couch. If you want to check us out on Spotify, let's get right into this episode. We're going to talk about what hookup culture done today. I'm way too good at goodbye.
Marriages fail because we are in a society where it's instant gratification and do what you love and the money will follow, balance, and everything's supposed to be all easy. And the second it's not, people don't know how to cope with challenges or hardships, and people don't know how to think about the greater good of two or more, the family, the community. They only think about themselves. They're like, me. How do I feel? My this, only me. I deserve this, I deserve that, I'm entitled to this. And they don't want to go, wait, we're a team. I'm going to take responsibility for you. They only want to think about and take responsibility for themselves, if that, because most of the time marriages just want to be, oh, I'm a victim of this or that, or he did this or that. Well, what did you do? What's your responsibility level? How can you create the outcome so it's different?
Shit, I'm fighting for my life right now.
Okay.
Wow.
You decided to do porn.
I decided to do mainstream videos, yes.
Oh.
My name is Shannon Laughlin. I was a deputy with Arapahoe County for 21 years.
The 44-year-old Laughlin ran her department's driving academy. But even with a steady paycheck, she ran into financial ruin. And this wife and mother felt she had no place to turn.
I was desperate. I was drowning. I found a very legal, lucrative means for providing that support from my family that I needed at that time to save my home for them.
It was quick cash and enough to catch up on her mortgage and hold off the bill collectors. Her family home was ruined by a storm last year, she says. Nearly $500,000 in damage that insurance would not cover.
But in recent weeks, someone tipped off the sheriff's office to what Laughlin was doing. An internal affairs investigation was started. She was suspended. But in the early stages of the investigation this week, she resigned.
She says she knew she broke department rules by not asking permission to work a second job.
The mainstream and adult industry is not something that the sheriff's office would approve of, and I understand that. I'm not going to waste the resources of the sheriff's office to do an investigation for something that, yes, I participated in that, and yes, I did that. I'm here to simply put the reasons out there on why I made the choices that I made and took the actions that I did.
Stop it. Get some help.
Sexual revolution, feminism, and
Now, before we let this last young lady get into it, right? Now, I'm going to tell you something that the reason I put this in there, right? We both know that once she's now went down this road, that'll probably be the end of her marriage. She's married with kids when she decided to go down this road. You've been in law enforcement and had a job 20-some years and now in your 40s. And social media got you thinking that you should turn to OnlyFans and start producing your own porn. That's what you think you should do. And that's the influence of today. Mm-hmm. And the reason I did that first and I put this young lady right here last, because this young lady is who I wanted to start the episode out with, but I wanted her message to really hit home.
It did.
We'll come back to the lady in a minute.
Social media.
all of that taught us that this is the way to go about life, is to sleep around. Well, we can be the change. We can tell the next generation, starting from right now, this is how you do life. I've done it the other way, and it hurt, and it messed us up. We have so much divorce. We have so much abortion. We have so many people just sleeping around, and we don't know how to love each other. We don't even know how to talk to each other as men and women. And we see the fruit of all of that. And we can be the change and say, this is not how you do it, son. This is not how you do it, daughter. You can be the change. I've tasted the fruit of the sexual revolution. revolution of hookup culture, of this degeneracy, and I don't want you to taste it. I want you to do better than me. And that's what we get to do as, husband and wife, as mother and father, and that's what Lawson and I get to do. That's my husband. That's what we get to do for our children, and then they get to teach their children. And honestly, it feels so helpless because the world is so messed up, but it's not helpless. In the same way that they screwed us up, we can change it. We can change the direction that it's going. We can change the rhetoric. You can change it. You see the fruit of it. You don't like it. Be the change.
Shout out to that young lady, right?
I like her.
Love her message, love everything she just had to say. See, and that right there is more the reality, right? So we started the video, and we started by showing the statistics of the divorce rates in our country from first, second to third marriage, right? Then we gonna show you the in-between of what social media has done. This young lady starts out telling you what the social revolution and what feminism has done. Now, what that has done, now you got the lady that's been a cop 20, 30 years in her 40s. Now she out here wanting to do OF and bust down on camera. And then now done lost her career and lost her job. Ma'am, you understand that now that you done went down this road, you finna have to be trying to do this for the rest of your life. Because most of the jobs that you now could get before, you can never get again now that you done went down that road. And that's what this young lady was talking about. We can see the destruction. We need to be the change. We need to be the people that's speaking on it, letting the other people behind us know that ain't the move. Look at how we get along now. Look at how we talk about each other on social media today. Look at the dysfunction between men and women today. Ain't none of this turned out to be a positive.
We've allowed something that was supposed to be good, to be bad. Because you and I both know that pretty much we live in a world to where social media has actually made a lot of people worse.
It has.
Because
did a lot of good, but it's definitely did a lot of bad.
Because it gives a lot of false narratives, like we talked before. It gives a lot of falseness. Even like she talking about at the end of the video.
It does.
About these young women and how they are acting right now. They're doing that because of social media.
I agree.
So we live in this social media world, but it's amazing how you got the younger women and you got this older woman that's in her 40s, and that's to show how social media affects all of them. It's not just the young bucks. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I've seen some folks my age that's affected by this social media as well, because they looking like they having a hot girl summer as well, when I see a lot of them. So social media and people buying into social media because everybody now wants to have clicks, likes, views, and a following. Everybody want to be popular
for the wrong reasons.
Thank you very much. Thank you for saying that. Everybody want to be popular and everybody want to be known. And way too many of y'all are being known for the negatives and not the positives.
Because we ain't gonna lie, we want your clicks, likes, and views as well over here on this channel. But we doing it for the positives. I just think it's sad on where we at and where we going as I shut down the episode, man. And I just think it's crazy because the damage is done.
It is done.
And it's why they say by 2030, it'll be like 45-50% of women who can have kids or not be married or have kids. The divide is now super humongous because everybody thinks they got more options than they got. I tell you this all the time when me and you talk. You do not got the options for a long-lasting life with people that you think you got.
No, you don't.
You got a few opportunities.
That's all you got.
The rest of that is trash.
That's all you got.
You got a few opportunities. The rest of that is all garbage. I promise you, it's all garbage.
What we talked about before, and we've done episodes and we've done great from the fact of what you got to remember is that how that person looks at you.
Thank you.
It's not how the majority look at you. See, there's only a certain amount of people that, and it doesn't matter who you are. there's only a certain amount of people that look at you like that.
That's a fact.
So what you just said is absolutely correct.
That is a
So
fact.
you don't have all the options that you think that you got. You never did.
As we always say. And woo.
There it is.
It's me and Pop. We over here on this couch, man. We over here on YouTube. We just tell it like it is on TikTok. It's me and Pop on the couch over here on Spotify. Y'all come check us out. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.